Charlie Kirk's passing put a lot of perspective in people's sight that wasn't there before. Whether or not you liked him, agree with anything he said, he was bold enough to stand firmly on his beliefs. His wife has been under scrutiny ever since the passing. Did he care about her? Was he leaving her? Was she cheating? Is what's happening right now about her making a run? Is this about money? Well, Candace Owens has some words for because they still going back and forth over it, and it's weird because it always sounds like she's trying to figure out what happened to him more than the wife is. And look, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let her get her balls off. I'm gonna share my thoughts, and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
This article goes on and states, quote, Erika is really offended that Candace would use her husband's death to make a buck, to get attention, to get clout, whatever it is. She's offended. That's her focus, guys. Once again, all Erika cares about is money and brand and merchandise. That's what she's angry about. It's such an unbelievable thing for her to share, for someone to say that. She's upset. She thinks Candace is making money. She doesn't have enough of it, apparently. They can't make enough of the money off of Charlie's death. So what she's concerned with is whether or not I'm making any additional money while I try to figure out who killed her husband. So let me make this perfectly clear again. Erika, please listen to me. When Charlie died, we had already signed all of our advertising agreements through not just to the end of last year, 2025, but through to Q1 of this year. So what that means, I don't really think you're well-versed in business, is that not a single additional advertiser was brought onto this platform and no existing advertisers had their rates raised, okay? We didn't make money in advertising. We sold 0 products. You remember all of the influencers, they raced to put his name, his face on cups, on t-shirts. We're going to share proceeds with Erika. We're going to do this. We all want to fight Charlie, blah, blah, blah. The same influencers who are now selling you the Fed slop about how he died, we didn't engage any of that. No, we were actually grieving to the stark contrary. We sold nothing with Charlie's face. No memorabilia. Not a single item was sold by us in the aftermath of his death. Everyone racing to commemorate him by making money for themselves. And I would point out that in our tribute episode to Charlie, our biggest episode by views ever, we sold and consequentially read 0 ads. 0, none. Go back and watch it. It's still up. To my friend Charlie Kirk, no ad reads, nothing sold for the public. Our show before Charlie died was already in the top 10 globally, sitting above the Charlie Kirk podcast. And every single episode of our new podcast since we launched it back in 2024 has averaged well above 1 million views. Go back and check that. So what is it, Erika, that you are actually upset about? Really ask yourself that question. Okay? Because time and time again, you keep reminding people that all you care about is money and brand and merchandising. This article goes on and states, quote,
to be honest with you, I don't think anybody thinks that woman actually cared about her husband. In all actuality, everything on social media for most people is about money. You're not trying to help nobody. You're not mourning. You're not angry with the system. You don't care about the race wars, the potential race wars. You don't care about the war going on in Iran and all that bull. No, nobody is tuning in for that stuff. People use social media for some of the most disgusting, disturbing things. I would not be surprised if this was about money. Because anytime her name come up she's using his name, but she's not. I'm not hearing what happened to such and such. Why is this? Why is that? She's been more acclimated over the last few months with all of this political stuff than I've ever seen before. And to be frank, I didn't know who she was until him. People mourn differently, grieve differently, and she could be doing that. If you want to be unbiased, she could be doing that. Give her the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I've seen worse or just as bad, and men and women definitely throw each other under the bus for $1 because the excitement in drama makes the algorithm tend to your content more. Now, I'm not going to say that woman ain't loving, but something is weird about that whole thing. It's always felt wrong. Always. Because to me, it's like you lose a loved one in the way that he died, you should never stop talking about it. Ever. That should be your main mission, to get justice. Not to be going on campaigns with Trump and all this other crap. And if Candace Owens is correct and she ain't made no money off of it, then yeah, I want to know too. Because from what I'm understanding, you're trying to insinuate that that's all she's about. That's the only reason why she keeps bringing his name up. Everybody keeps saying she was more concerned about him than you were. I wish I had friends like that. I wish people cared that much. Because the way you be moving, I don't know, man. I don't. Well, what do y'all think? Is she innocent? Is she guilty? Did she conspire to have her husband killed? Allegedly. Talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm curious. I ain't mad at her defending herself, though, at all.